Welcome to King Lizard's Game Lounge and live match action from player matches in Injustice 2. So my first character of choice is Scarecrow. I find he's actually quite a good ranged character as well as a close quarters character, so he's a bit of everything really. He's not so good at far distance. You really want to don't let your opponent get too far away from you, otherwise they can do a lot of damage when you're using the Scarecrow. He does have one projectile move. I tend not to use that too much, to be honest. I tend to use a lot of his punch kick combinations and some of his distance work as well. So I've got a nice transition move on the Swamp Thing there. And he's got some sweeps on me. He sussed out I was trying to put him in that cage. A lot of the time these transitions tend to backfire on you online, from my experience. You can be cheeky and get the odd one. So he was within range there for that Web of Death move with my hook, so I got that in straight away. This guy's being quite defensive. I didn't get the jump in time. The only way to get out of that transition is to jump it, and I was just that little bit too slow. I really do like that transition though, it's pretty cool, even though I was on the tail end of it. So I've got mine now. I'm going to try and pull mine off. There we go. He's actually in the middle of a move, so this is going to work. Excellent. I've dragged him in, and I especially like at the end of the third hit, you'll see the name on the grave will say Swamp Thing. That's pretty cool. And he's caught me out. He knew I was going to jump there. I managed to get that hook grab on him. Nice high jump hit. Missed the poison gas there. Got it the second time. He's in the corner. It's not good for him. I'm not going to keep him in the corner. I'm going to jump back, as I did. Took him down. So that's first win online. Pretty happy with that. For my second match, I've chosen Aquaman, someone that I found very useful in the multiverse, so it'll be interesting to see how I do here. Blue Beetle's a very dangerous opponent for me because he has a lot of mid-range attacks that can get in close and do a lot of damage. He also has some really lethal close quarters combat moves. So I went in with that Trident kind of moldy strike, and then I went for the power hit just to push him away from me. Now I don't want him too far away from me because he will brutalize me from a distance if he's good with this character. So he got in a multitude of close quarters hits there, and he's really doing a number on me. Couldn't get out of that at all. So good play from my opponent there. Did a lot of damage to me. I've got a lot of catching up to do. Hit him with a mid-air strike there. There's that multi-strike. Missed the Trident throw, but I got him with that Trident strike on the ground. He repaid me with a bit of close quarters combat stuff, doing a lot of damage. Got my power off. It's just to really get rid of his first health bar. I know it was a bit of a waste, but it's a risk I've taken because I want to get rid of that first health bar so I can work on his last health bar. So he's got a couple of sweeps on me. I've done that moldy strike. I was trying to get a couple of follow-up moves. Didn't work for me. Having some problems with the controller here. And he's taken me down. Getting a Trident strike so I can get them close. Moldy strike. Tried to get in the low hit there. Trident strike to get in close again, but it wasn't enough. I nearly had him. That was pretty close. Good play from my opponent there. My online opponent. Knows his Blue Beetle. So now I've chosen the Black Canary, and I really like the Black Canary. She is very much close quarters combat character. If your opponents are ranged characters and they get distance on Black Canary, she's going to get brutalized. So I've had a lot of success again with her in the Guild multiverse and the standard multiverse, hence why I've chosen her online. I must admit I'm a bit wary of my opponent here because he's the Flash and he's damn quick. So this is going to be a real challenge for me. A lot of avoiding moves here. He's pinned me in the corner, and that's just not a place I want to be. Managed to get in that counter move to save my skin. He's hit his special. I managed to jump it. That was close. So managed to block that move, but walk into that moldy punch. That's a Ryu move, if you like. So it's what, 6 o'clock to 3 o'clock move he pulled off there. Quite an effective move though. Managed to get the Sonic Scream in with the B button. Missed my special, bad move. Managed to get him on the grab and tried to get an airstrike in, but he beat me to it. Got me in the corner again. I managed to get rid of his first health bar. We're quite close at this point. He's got a bit of damage on me, so I'm going to get some distance from him. I think he's thinking about his tactics there. Could have got some moves in if I'd been early enough. So he's pinned me in the corner again. I really don't want to be here. That move he's done there kind of slows down time for me, but speeds things up for him. Got the Sonic Strike in, trying to get the move in. I missed a couple of moves there I was trying to get. Missed the kick, missed the power move. He's pretty good, this guy. He's dodging, ducking and diving, popping and weaving. Got a nice air kick in on him. Trying to get, there it is. Got the reverse kind of double axe kick on him. And then in on the sweep. Tried to block, hoping he'd go for me there. Into the power move for the transition. This is the end of the match. So he's going to take enough damage here for me to win this. But that was quite a close match. That could have gone either way. So that's pretty good play from the Flash there. Very defensive from both of us. This time around I've chosen Aquaman purely because he's actually quite a similar character to Robin. These guys are very kind of mid to close quarters combat characters, are their best place to be. I'm actually getting a multitude of different hits in on this guy. He's having problems getting a move in on me. I kind of feel sorry for him a little bit at the moment. So it's getting close, do some more damage. That sweep there, or upward sweep, and then in with a trident strike just to get him away from me. So did some pretty nasty damage to him there in the first round. I've activated this water superpower. I'm not really sure what that does. If you know, please leave me some comments in the video. I'd love to find out. And managed to get over the back of my opponent there. Thought he might come in, hence that downward strike, but I got the trident throw in. Managed to lift him off the ground again and an uppercut straight into Moldy Trident strike and a trident throw, another Moldy Trident strike, all been in the face, and in with that strike to the ground just to finish him off, put him out of his misery.
Aquaman wins. Begin.
So again, I've gone with Aquaman purely because I find Bane quite a dangerous character. He is a hard hitter. You really don't want this guy to hit you. It doesn't take much for him to take you down. So I'm going to try and keep him close quarters. He's reasonably dangerous at a distance because he does this charge move, and I have a bit of a problem blocking that with the AI, so I'm sure a human opponent is going to be a lot harder for me to defeat. I managed to do quite a good job there, but I actually haven't taken any damage. So he's pulled off a clash on me. I'm probably going to lose this. I don't seem to win many of these against the AI. Yep, there you go. So he got that power hit on me. It doesn't actually do any damage to your character, but it does build up your opponent's life bar. So got that Moldy Strike on him. Nice air attack followed by a couple of hits. Another air attack followed by that trident strike. Bit of jumping around here. Got the hit on me. Nice triple strike. That's a really good initiating move, that Moldy Trident strike there. And he's going to walk straight into a heavy hit. Another victory for Aquaman.
Aquaman wins. Begin.
So next up I've got the Flash again. This time I've gone with Aquaman because he's a pretty good character against the Flash in AI. So let's see how I do against this guy. Managed to get the heavy hit in and trident strike and a sweep up. Nice aerial move followed by a kind of low hit, if you like, there. So in this area, Aquaman is actually a pretty strong character. Obviously different characters can do different things in the environment. Aquaman can't swing on that vine up in the air there, you can see just above the Flash, but he can throw the crocodile and stuff. And also he can throw the metal pipe on the right side of this map. So that's how the Sphinx lost its nose, is it? Taken back in time there by the Flash. Did some pretty nasty damage with his super move there. Straight up into that trident strike. So I've actually managed to do a really good job of getting this guy's health down. He's getting a few hits on me here. I've got quite a lead, so I'm going to try and hit my super. That would have finished him off, but I missed it. He actually did a really good job of avoiding it. Going to get him with a high strike and then a trident throw, a couple of ground pounds, and then in close with a kick and finish him off. Please remember to rate the video and subscribe. Thanks for watching.